Queen event, Tampa. Gonna stop protesting this right here. Because what it is a type of infestation. You know, when you have an infestation, you gotta find a colony. You gotta kill the queen. Yeah? Then you stop the infestation. And that's what we're seeing. We're seeing a type of agenda. It's going across the land. It was written in the scripture. It's prophesied. This will be done. You know? And Babylon was destroyed because of the wickedness. We had Sodom, and we had Gomorrah. They were destroyed because of the wickedness. And what are we seeing right now? We're seeing destruction. Destruction because of our wickedness. Because we didn't want to accept that which was natural. We had to go against that which was natural. We rejected that. Didn't fit in our lifestyle. Didn't bring us that pleasure. So we chose these hedonistic, sadistic ways. That's what we chose. Over that which was natural. That which was brought to us, the Creator. The Creator gave us what we have. And then we have this man-made project. These instruments of destruction. This experiment has come across. And what we have now is we have a lawless state. Completely lawless. What they say is that here's the people that obey the law and they are full of terror. But it's wrong. It's wrong. This terror comes in a different form. Comes in a different shape. And it infects us with these diseases, whether they be physical, mental, or they be of a spiritual nature. They be diseases that spread. See? Now, they want to give privilege. They want to give a title. They want to give entitlement and extra rights to certain people. And those people that are the majority, they must suffer the burden. Yeah? That's what this law has brought about. Hedonism, man. Yeah? It's all about pleasure, man. You know how these people operate? Me. Them are the ones that are in charge because they know they're bosses. They're the same way. So they sniff them out like rats. They find these ones and put them in those positions. Yeah? This is a culture. Something we're dealing with bigger than ourselves. You know, they call it evolution. And what's the next step? Where's the limit? If you don't accept yourself as you are naturally, and what's the limit? You know, the type of promotion of an exchange. You know, they want to promote any kind of industry. This is a hot industry. Something's coming. So they're going to promote this. You know, it's healthy for their bottom line, for their profits. These doctors, this new surgical industry, plastic surgery, turn yourself into a woman. You know what I'm talking about. Have you read Romans 1? You know? That which was uncorruptible, they attempted to turn into corruptible beast. Yes, the image of the Creator Himself, the Redeemer, the Master, controls everything. Always will. They couldn't accept that. How can you not accept this thing? Look at the life. Look at this simple life. Oh no, we don't want it. We want to look at death. Glorify death. We want to serve the dying God. We serve the living God here. We're going to serve the living God. We're going to promote that which is natural. They want to take this away because of their sin, their guilt. They figure if they can pull anybody else in with them, you know, they can all join together. No, you got to stand up against it. The only game they have is to ignore us, that's it. But we have a more powerful weapon than that. Persistence, determination, courage, and confidence. Our voice is like a spear. It cuts through the heart. We come through with our sharpest weapons. This is the war. It's a spiritual war. Spiritual nature. They want to promote this tiny percentage. Small percentage. As if it's an important and large and significant piece of the population. Not so. Not so. come in love. You know, because we understand there's two ways. That which was wide and that which was crooked, and that which was straight and that which was narrow. And we have to follow that which was straight and narrow, and we have to introduce that and welcome those that are neat. Because as I see it, there's pressure. There's a tremendous pressure coming down, a demand for people. And this man to survive at this time. And certain people think that they can become more attractive and therefore have more gain if they become something else other than that which they were naturally made to be. That's what this is about. Type of insecurity, but it's not necessarily their fault. It's because of the pressures around them that the world has. You know, the world has come down on them, created this pressure. So we have to welcome them and say there's a better way. There really is a better way. You don't have to wake up tomorrow and suffer. You can be free. It's time for freedom. If you want to change, if you want to open your arms and ask for forgiveness, you can be free. You can discover this truth, this great gift of life. Yes, but if you want, you can stay in the captivity. The ultimate destruction of your soul, of your body, to desecrate that which was sacred and holy. But it will not bring you the satisfaction that you live for. Yes, the satisfaction. It will wither away. It will wither away like a reed shaken in the wind.
What are you talking about, Doug?
You know what it is? We against that which was unnatural. Stand for that which was natural. Natural brings brought to us from the Creator.
The gay bar. That ain't natural.
I'm sorry?
Why you in front of the gay bar? That shit ain't natural.
Well, that's what it is, man. We in front of gay. Hey, we in front of a gay bar right here. I didn't know that.
Are you fucking that woman?
Excuse
Do
me?
you make love to that woman?
Yeah, see? They got all kinds of disrespect, man.
I ain't gay.
They can't have
I'm not
an
gay.
honest conversation. They sick them on them. I've had
It's
enough
just
of
weird
them,
that you
man.
hate that much.
There's some beastly people, man, with hate in their heart. You need to have some respect. We come with respect. We just come with the truth. People can't understand the truth, man, because they have too much alcohol in their blood. But that's all right. When they sober up, I want them to think about it and start to understand the process of these things. Because we do come in love. That's all it is. They say this thing is love, but what they have is not love. In fact, it is hate. When you look at it, it is hate. And it destroys people. There's nothing sacred. There's no sacred holy matrimony of bondage. No. This is separation. This is the type of competition. This is the type of hate, of self-absorbing worshiping. We have to come to be beyond this. Discover ourselves for what we are, what we were given in life. Then we will truly appreciate these great gifts. Show a sign of gratitude to our Maker. One that made us who we are. From the origin, from the birth, now. We cannot change this. No matter how much we want to change, when you look at these individuals, how does their mind, how are their emotions? They're different because they were born different. They may change the way they hear on the outside, but you know, on the inside, the cup is filthy. And when you look at it, these are emotions that are natural, that you cannot take away. Therefore, it is revealed what has been hidden. We have to sub it and uncover their skirts. See, the monster over here, even though he's hiding behind the costume, he's a human, you know, with emotions. And these individuals that dress up like women, you know, they have certain emotions, things that want fulfilled, and they're not being satisfied. So what we need to do is we need to discover the true way of life. Give thanks. And then we'll become satisfied with what we have been given naturally. Give thanks. Leviticus 18:22. It was an old Hebrew law that man should not lie with man as in womankind. And that Christ came and gave us mercy. He said, if you have committed sin, and it's high time that you be forgiven. time is a terrible time. When man was not satisfied with the way he was naturally made to be, and to change that outwardly appearance. And womankind, collide with womankind. This is a beastly thing, fornication. So we come to spread love, to spread truth. We ask for mercy for these people. We ask for mercy for them. We ask for mercy for them. We don't want to see destruction. We don't want to see death. And these things that are going to come to them in due time, as it was always to be, as it was always written and fulfilled. And these things were fulfilled. Let us not forget that when it was prophesied that there would be destruction upon this wickedness, these were fulfilled, historically documented. This time is no different because it has been historically documented that this time would come. So we ask mercy because it says in the scripture that if we ask mercy, and if we all repent from our ways, and we too will be forgiven, and not have this fate that is bound to come into our hands. See? Get some water in. It's cool. You see these things on television, you can't even watch it anymore, you know? Trying to put thoughts in your head. It's all done psychological operations. We're dealing with the master of deception himself. Come and spread it forth across the earth. This is not an ordinary being. This is a spiritual being. This being has the power to possess souls. And it has possessed souls. You know, when the Father hides his face from you, your soul could be tainted, could be corrupted. You know, any corrupt tree is therefore corrupt fruit. We deal with corrupt fruit in this time. Sexual immorality. We come in love. Introduce reality, truth. That which was coming from nature, the original.
Fuck her right in the pussy!
Original man and original woman. It's a natural thing. But if you have this unnatural thing, as I said, infestation, just like you have with termites and roaches, you have to kill the colony. You have to find it clean. Destroy that infestation before it spreads, becomes worse. That's our objective. That's our goal. That's what we have to accomplish. It's His will. We have to bring guidance across that land to those people. Show them a better way. There is another way. Tomorrow they wake up and they will not be happy with themselves again. They will be seeking to find pleasure, to make more friends. But what is it that they are searching for? Do they know? Will they find it? It seems at this point that what they seek is to take as many souls as they can with them. Yes, we will have to stand up. As we do for the animals, we will stand up for the children so that they will not fall victim to this bloodthirstiness. That's what it is. Vampire culture. Culture worships death. Heathenism. Just as it was in the pagan days, they began to sacrifice themselves and their children to worship that which they knew not. It was all done in vain. It is done in vain. There is nothing that comes worthwhile out of it. We bring this across the land. We will meet them in the valley. That valley of decision. They have made the decision to change that which was natural. Yet, through the miracle of the Master himself, has brought this truth upon us through our consciousness. Although, yes, it is faith in him, so they do not know this way, this truth, and this light shines forever forth. from the Alpha to the Omega forevermore, that they cannot destroy, nor they can take away. Yet they can ignore, but they cannot reject. Yes, sir. You got somebody behind you there.
I was just wondering when you guys were recording.
Yeah. You know, sir, my wife doesn't smoke cigarettes, and she has asthma, and
That's fine.
it affects her.
I was just interested in what you guys were recording.
So here we are. Anyway, this is just the beginning.
That's
right?
unfortunate.
We got to sharpen our swords and prepare for battle. In this time, we'll meet them at that place. The Armageddon would have chosen to come across and come up against his maker and majesty. This is only the beginning. We have a tribe. There are many others. This time to rise up and defeat this wickedness. And we do it through love. We do it through truth, honesty, decency, gratification. And I tell you, it's fun for them. It's all fun. But it gets serious. It gets really serious. You cannot ignore it. And they need something. It eats their soul. In the end, is that what they seek? To be eaten from the inside out? No, you don't want it. You don't want it. It's inevitable that these things must come to pass. They sought to be omnipotent, to reach the heights from the beginning, to reach the heights, the spiritual heights, and yet they were cast down, and to seek destruction of the soul of living beings, living and breathing, flesh and blood.
What is in there?
Well, there is to the destruction, particularly. To what extent do they go? See, is there an age limit? Can they say now that a child can change their sex? Because as far as I was concerned, children hadn't reached that level of maturity to make those kinds of decisions. Yet is that not what they seek? If you were to ask them, would this be acceptable? What answer would you expect? I know what answer I would expect. Because they see no wrong. They see no harm in what they do. Why do they see no harm? Because their consciousness has failed them. But yet I stand here as someone who my consciousness has not failed I. So I seek to bring this judgment in righteousness. Take a pee out there if I have to. Because you never know. It's dangerous. You know, nowadays you can just decide, hey, I do this and do that. But either way, it's unnatural. It's corrupted in nature. There's nothing natural, there's nothing good to come out of it. Now what are you going to do with this force? You say, well, somebody can just decide what sport they want to play. How's that going to work out? It doesn't seem very logical to me. So, I say to somebody up there that has some kind of power, it's very influential upon this kind of lifestyle. They welcome it. And then it's pushed onto us. That's exactly what it is, pushed onto us. Forced. It's forced onto us. So you force yourself upon someone else. It's an attack. That person's going to do what they have to defend themselves. Fight back. That's what we've done. We're fighting back. We're fighting back and we'll continue to fight back. But we're going to fight back in love and in truth. They don't seek this destruction upon their head. You saw what happened in the days of old when the children had their fate because they were given instructions but decided not to follow. They were given the high ground and they worshipped idols upon it underneath every green tree. What was that? Come upon that. It has, and it will, in this time and forevermore. You see? That's a good thing, you know. You get them to turn the music up, open the window. You know at least they're paying attention, right? Well, anyway, it's pretty late for us. You know, like to stay up this late. Gentlemen, have a good night. Good bar, gentlemen. Not women. Never will be women. And we can detect it. Send you out. Not more than anyone. It's a sin when you force yourself upon somebody to look that which was not natural and to have someone else commit a sin because they don't know what they are looking at. You hear me?
Watch out! No watch heathen when them are success. Cause if them wicked, them a go fall. Hold to your faith. Give just a praise. Give just a praise. Give just a praise. It will be more than joy to do right, and so precious in God's sight. It will be more than joy to do right, keeping your faith. Give us a praise.